Hey guys, I'm Ray and welcome to Subnautica. Now before I start, this is not a playthrough of Subnautica. I actually already beat the game and there's tons and tons of playthroughs out there, I'm sure already up there. So if you want to see the storyline getting played through, this is not the video for you. What this is just a tour of my base. I've beaten the game storyline for the most part. I still have not built my rocket yet. As you can see, it's nowhere to be found. I'm just hanging out right here by the Aurora, but this is just a tour of the very first base that I built in the game, and I have plans on building more. And if people like this video, then maybe I'll do some recordings of building those other bases, but this is just a tour of my base. It's probably more simple, it's not that like extravagant, but this is the base that I built as I was playing the game. So just coming down here for you to see, you can see what it looks like just from an overview of the whole thing. My Cyclops is hanging out over here. Its name is Poseidon, and it's just hanging out right here. There's a stalker guy over there. I got 2 moon pools. I have a scanner room. My base is pretty much efficient enough to sustain itself on its own. It's not like crazy or anything. It's not that insane, but I like it, so I thought I'd do a little video, and I've been enjoying this game so much, and this has pretty much been the sum of what I've been doing in Subnautica. Like, it didn't take me very long to beat the storyline, but I spent at least like 24 hours just building in this game because I like to build. If you've ever seen my channel, I like building on The Sims, I like building in Don't Starve. I just am not very good at Don't Starve, and of course I loved the building in this game when it came out too. But there are several entrances to my base. So there's an entrance down here, there's an entrance right here, there's some solar panels hanging out right there too, and there's also an entrance over here that you can come into. So there's several different entrances that you can come into the actual base with. And over here is my outdoor garden. As you can see, I have my gel sacks and my deep shrooms, and these are all just acid mushrooms. They're just the different like patterns of acid mushrooms, so I just sort of made a little like weird stripe pattern. And then I have some creepvine with and without the seeds, because when I had them all with the seeds over here, this whole area like lit up like nobody's business. It was hard to see. Everything was yellow. I mean, you can see it back here where everything's turning yellow, but it was even crazier. And then I have my blood kelp, or my blood vines right there, just in case I ever need to get some benzene for whatever reason. And where is he? And we have our little cuttlefish buddy. Hey, cuddle buddy. He is so adorable, but he hangs out over here by our garden. He's our garden gnome. He protects our garden. So he's hanging out, and this is one of the places where I get power. You saw the solar panels, but right over here in this deep, in the safe shallows, there's this thermal vent, or whatever this is right here. So I have 2 thermal plants down here, getting some energy from this giant blaze of fire, and I reroute that over to my base, and it actually gives my base a significant amount of power, like more than what I actually use on a regular basis. I just chose to also add other forms of energy too, so my base has a ridiculous amount of power, more so than what it's needed. But you know, over here is my solar panels, which sometimes they bring in charge, sometimes they don't. It doesn't matter because these things aren't really necessary. They're just there for like decoration. Though I'm debating if I want to put more over here. My base is not 100% because I still have to get some more copper to make some more signs for the inside, but over here I might put more solar panels. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go into the base from this side. So we'll go in this way, and this is sort of like my main hall. And you can see the signs up here where this is just pointing you to the exit, and then down here are my containment facility, my moon pools, and my reactor. I have a nuclear reactor in the base too, which is why I have a ridiculous amount of power. I have a scanner room this way, and my lab is this way, and then my sleeping quarters, my plant nursery, and my kitchen are this way. So let's go this way first. I have a ton of doors because I think they're cool. I closed them all for the sake of this video, but most times they're open. I have a lot of doors just because they're neat. This is my kitchen, so I have my 2 chairs here, which oh, not enough space to sit in that one, but I can sit in this one. They're mostly just decorative, but I can sit here and kind of see my garden to the side and have all of my food and stuff over here. This is my water filtration system, and then as I get water, I have my filtered water, I put it in here, and then I have a crap ton of salt because of this machine, and I just make a buttload of disinfected water from the salt. So I have plenty of water. I have my coffee machine, my snack machine, and a garbage can, just a random counter for decoration, you know. A plant for decoration, and a picture that I took in Subnautica looking out at the setting sun. You know what? Hold on. Let me get rid of all these beacons. All of my beacons for stuff are kind of in the way. My blood kelp beacons, my Lost River beacons. Just gonna get rid of them so that they're not like all over the screen. Alright, that should be a little bit better. The sea moth's beacon can stay there, whatever. But yeah, this is my picture that I took. Nice and pretty sunset in Subnautica as I was doing it. I have some marble melons in this pot. They're not necessary, I just put them there. So let's go upstairs and see my room. So you kind of come up backwards because of the way the ladder faces, but here I have 3 lockers where I put my extra suit. So this is my radiation suit. Right now I'm wearing like the thermal suit. So I put my radiation suit in here along with my lightweight high capacity tank because I don't use it anymore. And this is just equipment that I am not currently in the process of using. So I have my repulsion cannon and my regular knife because I use my thermal blade. And then these are just deco items that I just haven't found a place to put down yet. I'm building several other bases I want to, so I'm probably going to use them there. But for now, they're just hanging out in this locker. I got a bunch of these bags everywhere, but I don't even think I put anything in them. They're seriously just for decoration. This bag has another bag in it. I have my bench. I can also see out to my garden, my beautiful garden over there. I have a lantern tree just because, and my little fishies inside of my aquarium in my bedroom. So I got peepers, and I forgot what those guys are called, but they glowed, so I just grabbed a bunch of them. Then I have this toy hanging out, and a hat, and my beautiful, beautiful poster of the Aurora. My bed, another bag that's, oops, apparently empty, and I just picked it up. My fault. Let's put that back. Alright, it's just there for decoration. It's not necessary, you know? But now I gotta re-straighten up my thingies. You guys, that's annoying. There we go. Alright, and then I have my Keep Calm Kitty poster hanging out here, and then this desk, which for whatever reason is like black. I don't know why the lighting on this desk and this chair are all messed up, but you know, I could sit here and look out my windows and look at my desk and do my work in my room. So this is my very simple bedroom. I very rarely come up here because even though it's here, I don't really sleep. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. Let's go down. And then, so that's the sleeping quarters. So over here is my plant nursery and another exit and one of the many other doors we're going to run into. So if we open this up out here, there's another exit to go out the back here. So if you come out here, you're just right up front. So this is that entrance that we saw earlier and right by Poseidon. So let's go back in. And then I can go into this door here, and this is my plant nursery. So I have all of my plants that I eat in here, my Chinese potato plants, which are amazing. That's pretty much the only thing I really eat. The rest of the stuff is kind of for decoration, but you know. So I have my Chinese potato plants. These guys are mostly decorations. They're too much of a hassle to actually get the food from. And I can look right outside, up a closer look at my garden. So you see all of my kelp and all of my mushrooms and stuff out here. I'm debating if I want to put some benches or something in here to sit down and just have my tranquil room. My marble melons and these plant walls. So this is just a simple plant room in here. I'm going to leave all the doors open now because I don't feel like closing them. So let's keep going. So that's this area, the sleeping quarters, the kitchen, and the plant room. And then over here, we're heading towards the scanner room and the lab. So let's open the door. And when we go in here, the scanner room is over here to the left. This sign just says the main hall is back that way that we just came, and then the lab is over here. So the scanner room comes in here, and I have all of my scanners. I ended up with like 6 cameras for my scanner room. Don't ask. It's because I kept deconstructing and reconstructing as I was building my base, but I had moved my cameras. So when I did that, it left the cameras, but like reconstructed the scanner room with the cameras. But I mean, if you want to see where my cameras are, they're not in very interesting places. There's a lot of resources around the Safe Shallows, but I mean, this guy's just kind of hanging out there. There's 6 cameras total for the scanner room. I'm not going to go through them all, but you know, that's how I ended up with so many. I didn't actually craft them. Hello? I didn't actually craft them. They just sort of came with the scanner rooms that I kept deconstructing and reconstructing, and there's even one that's still attached to the scanner room that I didn't even like send outwards yet, so there's a ton of them. I got them kind of scattered about. I actually rarely use this unless I'm looking for like quartz or something because it just makes life so much easier when I'm looking for like quartz or titanium or the little like wrecks or small little salvaged metal because it just makes life easier. So yeah, this one's still attached. You can look directly at Poseidon here. So I'm just going to leave it out. We're going to leave it right there on the picture of Poseidon. Nice and beautiful. All right, so this is my scanner room though. Right now I'm not looking for anything, but it's all there, and inside I don't know if these things stack or not, but I put like 2 of the scanner room range upgrades in here. I don't know if they stack or not, but if not, I'm building another base currently. It's just not done, but I'll put one in there if it doesn't, and I have the scanner room speed upgrade in there. So that's what's going on in my scanner room thing here. So let's go over to the lab. And as we head to the lab, you have this nice little glass hallway where it's dark out now, but you can get a nice look at Poseidon in its parking spot because I park it right over there in this little like crevice between my Moonpool and the rock wall over there. So Poseidon's parked. I'm terrible at driving it, so I very rarely move it. When I tried before, I crashed into everything. I did take it when I went to go complete the game, but you know. Here's my lab though, and here's an example of using those decorative items that I was talking about. These I have not found any more of, but I found a bunch of them and I use it to decorate my lab over here. So I have my radio and my little mini Aurora, and some of these little, I can't find any more of these guys, but they're neat because you can sit them on this shelf, but I can't find any more of the cylindrical shaped ones. But I can sit down in my little chair and I could look out at Poseidon and out my window and see all the beautiful world of Subnautica going on out there. Over here is just a huge chest of titanium, which is depleted right now because I'm currently building another base. So I had it full, and then I stole all of it out of here so that I could go and build my other base. Signs telling me that the scanner room and the main hall are back this way. Copper and silver go in here, gold and lead go in here, lithium and magnesium go in here. Quartz and the stalker teeth, and then I have my fabricator. Then I have nickel and sulfur, the crystalline sulfur. I only got 2 pieces of it. And then over here I have rubies and kyanite. And then over here we have diamond and the ion cubes. I only got 1 diamond, and this is just like a random locker that I didn't put any stuff in, so I just put crap that I've crafted and didn't need. But if we look beneath our feet, we can actually see the floor of our containment, which is filled with infected fish that we've been studying. So we have a bunch of little infected fishies that I found inside of the caves that we are keeping here to study the Car. I forgot how it's pronounced, but we're doing that to study these guys down here. Actually, there were only 2 of them, and they've kind of bred like wildfire down there, and they're all infected. So, whoops. I didn't mean for you guys to breed and have infected children, but alright. We can go down this ladder here, and it will take us down the floor where we can get inside of the containment facility, and the last floor down will actually take us down to where my moon pools and stuff are. I will show you guys that. It all kind of connects in a big circle, but first we're going to go back this way. I don't think there's anything in these. Yeah. We also have our modification station hanging out over here. But let's go back this way. We'll get to that area down there because when we come down here, you see it tells me my containment and my moon pools are down here. They all connect in like a big circle. So when I come down here, there is another exit. This sign right here says exit and then to the moon pools. So there's another exit this way. I don't have enough copper to finish my signs, but this is the containment room. So let's just go since we saw it. So if we open this up and we come in here, we see the bottom floor of our containment facility room. So we can come in here and look closer at our infected fish with their weird red eyes. And see if we go up a floor, we're in the middle of the containment and we can go into the containment to get the fish out. Or we can go up another floor and end up back in our lab. So it's kind of like a big circle. It all connects. I can come down this way. And then over in this room, sorry, wrong way. This room leads to our nuclear reactor. So I kind of thought it was cool to block it off. Like, you know, it's like nuclear, so everything's locked down in there. You gotta go through several doors. So we go in here and we have our active nuclear reactor. I only have 1 rod in there, but it's like powering the heck out of this whole facility. So, I mean, I don't even know if it gets depleted because my facility can normally run off of the energy from the thermal plants and the solar plants. I just thought it was cool to have a nuclear reactor. So I built this room because I thought it was neat. I once again have another desk where I could sit down, you know, do my work on my nuclear reaction stuff. My nuclear, very important nuclear work. That's what I'm doing there. I got my nuclear biohazard place. I got my little septic guy, Sam. What's up, buddy? Yeah, he botches my nuclear thermal plant for me. He keeps it all good and he lets me know when there's problems in the neighborhood. Then I have a whole like locker full of uraninite crystals just in case I need to make any more rods, which I don't think I will because I haven't even seen this thing lose any amounts of power since I put it in here and put a rod in it. There's extra lead in here, which I have this, but that's because I was using it to build my other base. And I have glass, which is needed to craft these guys, the rods. Then I have 2 extra rods that are already made, and a quick little fabricator just in case I need to fabricate some more. So this little room in here is my nuclear room. And I normally don't do much in here. Let's just close the doors back up because it's cool. So we just keep that in its nuclear containment. That's what's going on in that room. It's just extra power because I felt like it. Truthfully, my base ran fine without the nuclear reactor. I just thought it was cool to have a nuclear reactor room. So I built that little portion of the base. So that is actually, if we go out this door, that's this little section that hangs out down here. So that's where our reactor is. These are our 2 layers of our containment, and this is the lab up at the top. So this little tower is the lab and the containment, and then this little doorway takes us into like the basement area where all of this is, and that's the thermal reactor. So let's go back in. And if we go this way, it actually leads us to the moon pools. So open the door. And my first little moon pool has Triton, which is my prawn suit. It has, come on now, really? You can't jump that? All right, there we go. This is my prawn suit. It is currently not at full health, but it's fully charged. I have the ion power cells in the prawn suit. And oh, crap. You know I do that all the time. Anytime I'm in this room, I accidentally walk off the edge of this moon pool. I'm not even lying. This is a random locker of crap that I don't think I sorted through. I just sort of left it here. I used to have more decorations in my moon pool area, but I kind of took them all out and rearranged it a bit. Over here are just extra power cells and batteries that I've amassed over removing them from my vehicles because I switched them out with ions, and then just batteries, just lots and lots of batteries. I have a battery charger and 2 power cell chargers. Then I have my Triton docked facility thingamajigger. I can change its colors. I just choose not to. I don't know. The white thing matches, but I'm going to change its color someday. So Triton though has what do you have in you? Okay, so Triton's upgrades. He has the drill arm, which is right here, and I have the grappling hook, and then I have a shield, extra storage, and then a extra storage. All it does is that it gives you, I think, another row or so of space, so that when I'm out collecting in my prawn suit, it's easier to do. Then I have my depth module and my thrusters. So that's what's the upgrades inside of my my prawn suit, Triton. I rarely take Triton out unless I'm going to collect things. I actually need to, because I need to collect some more copper, so I need to go find some of the copper outlets and go a stomping with my prawn suit. I have my natural selection poster just hanging out up here. And over here is our sea moth. Its name is the Sea Serena. She's hanging out in here. We have a prawn suit poster. And there's not much decoration in here. I don't remember what's in this bag. Oh, the torpedo upgrade, which I chose to take out, and then the Cyclops depth module, which I didn't need because I actually found a time capsule that had like the Cyclops module 3 or something like that, so I didn't even have to build it, which was awesome. But yes, she also has the ion power cell inside of her, the Sea Serena, and you can actually view the upgrades for her without getting in. So she has the depth module Mach 3, she has storage, and I have the perimeter defense system as well as the hull reinforcement because I'm a terrible driver. I kid you not, I crash into everything. So this is her extra storage. Right now there's only a emergency first aid kit in there, but I had it filled with titanium a little while ago. I'm gonna need water here in a bit, but that's alright. So she stands out here in charge, the Sea Serena. She's awesome. Let's just jump out here though. That's pretty much the sum of the base. For the most part, it's pretty small. Like I said, it's nothing extravagant or like huge or absurd. It's just enough of what I need to do something kind of fancy and to also just, you know, have a base that's a bit over the top for me, because you don't need all that to have a working base. So inside of our sea moth, I have a ton of lockers here, and I actually think I have extra. Oh my god, look at all this titanium. I can actually use this. I'm taking all of this. I forgot this was all here. I had stocked this thing up when I was doing the game itself, because when I was playing through the storyline, I went through and I actually brought the Cyclops with me for the most part, with everywhere that I went. I have a bunch of aerial gel for whatever reason. I have these plasteel ingots, more batteries. I have so many batteries. Extra crap to build other stuff. Look at all this crap that I have in here. I forgot all this was inside of here. Alright, nothing in there. So I built a bunch of extra lockers, copper and silver. No more copper in there. That sucks. Magnetite lithium. I'll probably leave it on here because I also want to build a base. More diamond. I do have more diamond. I also want to build a base, though, in the Lost River. And that's going to require me to have a lot more stuff with me. So I'm going to probably have to maneuver this giant Cyclops, and which I'm bad at. I'm not kidding when I say I'm bad at that. I'm going to have to maneuver the Cyclops, though, up there. So if we come up here, you can see all of my power cells in here are charged because I don't actually drive this thing around. Well, this guy is only 85%, but I don't really drive this thing around. And I also don't even have that many stuff in the upgrades. I need to create more upgrades for it. So I have the energy efficiency and the depth module Mach 3. And if I come over here and I look at all the stuff, there's more stuff I want. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this shield generator. I should be able to do that pretty easily. I'm gonna make a bunch of stuff. I'm probably gonna make this docking bay, repair module, fire suppression system. I actually have just enough to make some of this stuff. So I'm probably gonna end up making some of this stuff just to deck out my Cyclops. I don't really use it very often, but why the heck not? There's nothing currently docked inside of it. Over here are my little like emergency plant bay. So like, you know, you get hungry and crap when you're on your Cyclops. You have your food, restorable food. Oh, I have a entire locker filled with water. Emergency water. There you go. And then the front of the Cyclops itself. I'm not going to actually pilot it. We're not going to go anywhere. But this is the inside of Poseidon. It's nothing very extravagant. I still have to do some more to make this my mobile home. I need to build like a bed and stuff in here, and I just haven't gotten around to it because I didn't actually use it as much, I suppose. But that's pretty much the sum of the base for the most part. So that's the gist of it, and I'm going to show you guys my next project and how far I've gotten so far. And then maybe if you guys seem interested, I will do more videos of the building of that base because I think it's going to be neat. So I'm going to build technically like 2 treehouse bases away with the sea sirena. Oh, wait. Because I actually find it right now by following that beacon. There we go. Why is this here? Did that freaking stalker pick up my camera? Come here, camera. I bet it was that freaking stalker. Stupid jerks. I've had to like slash one of them with my knives to get it away. Alright, so basically over this way though, I wanted to make a base in the giant mushroom tree in the mushroom forest. And I've been working on shut up. Nobody cares about you being mad that I'm driving through here. You shut up, you jerks, for I run into you and electrocute you all. Alright, so going back this way is the blood kelp, well, my blood kelp beacon, which is connected to the mushroom forest. So I wanted to build a base though inside of the mushroom forest on top of the giant tree. So this is my current project. And if you guys are interested, I can do more videos of building this base because I just started, and right now it's just a bunch of random rooms which are subject to change. I'm just trying to make sure all of the heights placements and stuff for the foundations are right, and it looks like it is for now. I can actually see the half-finished room that I left undone because I ran out of titanium. That's weird that it glows like that. Shut up! It's weird that it glows like that though. Really weird. It's like just hanging out there. Alright, but over here I'm making a treehouse base. So this is the start of the treehouse base. It's right now all connected, and I don't really like the way this is lining up right now, and I got more to do. Hold on, let's see if I could just, so that glow goes away. There we go. So right now this is the start of the treehouse base. It's still more to do. I gotta connect another room down this way. I'm probably gonna try to get another room in there. But this is the start of the treehouse base, and if you guys are interested in seeing more videos of the treehouse base, then I will in fact do them, because I have fun building in Subnautica. This is probably my favorite thing to do in this game. Like, collecting and building in games are probably one of my favorite things to do. Don't ask why, it's just a great time killer. It's relaxing. Building is relaxing to me. But this is the start of my next base. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys are interested in seeing this base. If not, I may just do it anyway, because I mean, I'm gonna do it, so I might as well just record it to share with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this tour of my Subnautica base, and I do hope that you guys will join me next time for more of the Subnautica base tours, because if I don't record actually building this base, I'll probably do another base tour video once this base is done. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like, or don't. That is up to you. But I do hope that you guys will come back and join me more on the channel for more Subnautica base tours. Thanks guys. Bye bye.